Hi, I'm Ava, and I'll be walking you through the hardware and software requirements for Navigator. I know this part can feel a bit technical, but don't worry. I'll keep it simple and clear so you know exactly what's needed. To make sure Navigator runs smoothly in your dealership, your systems need to meet a few key requirements. This helps everything work reliably, from your day-to-day tasks right through to reporting, documents, and accounts. Let's start with your PC setup. At a minimum, your system should have a dual-core processor, Windows 11 Professional 64-bit, at least 8 GB of RAM, and 10 GB of available disk space. You'll also need a suitable widescreen monitor, which I'll explain in a bit more detail shortly. It's really important to note that Navigator only supports Windows 11 Professional. Other systems like Windows Home, Windows 10, Mac, or Chromebooks won't work with Navigator. Before installation, there are a few things to check. Your regional settings should be correct. Users need permission to install updates, and your antivirus and firewall must allow Navigator to install and update properly. For certain features, like accounts and document generation, you'll also need Microsoft Office 365 Desktop installed. The web version on its own isn't enough here. Now, you might be using a virtual setup like Remote Desktop or Citrix. Navigator can run in these environments, but they aren't supported directly, so your IT provider would manage anything on that side. Let's talk about screens, because this is one people often overlook. We recommend a resolution of 1920 by 1080 to make sure everything displays clearly. The minimum is 1366 by 768, but anything lower can cause things to look misaligned or cut off. Also, keep an eye on screen scaling. If it's set too high, it can actually reduce your effective resolution and cause display issues. If you're running a workshop, you may be using touchscreen clocks for technicians. In that case, you'll need a compatible touchscreen monitor connected to a PC that meets the required specification. You can either add a touchscreen to an existing PC or go for a new setup, like an all-in-one or micro PC. We tend to recommend Airlo or Aoyama screens, as they've proven to be reliable. When it comes to printers, both inkjet and laser printers are supported, although laser printers are usually better for higher volumes. Dot matrix printers aren't supported. If you have a retail setup, your point-of-sale system will usually include a PC, touchscreen, receipt printer, cash drawer, barcode scanner, and label printer. One important detail here is that receipt printers must be connected directly to the PC using USB. Network connections won't work. Because Navigator is a hosted system, a stable internet connection is absolutely essential. Each PC needs reliable access and must allow secure outbound connections. If your firewall or network restrictions interfere with this, it can cause issues with performance or connectivity. It's also important that your antivirus and firewall allow updates. Blocking updates can lead to problems later on, so it's best to get this right from the start. For technicians using the Navigator app, you'll need a mobile device running Android 11 or above, or iOS 13 or above. The device should have a working camera, a reliable internet connection, and enough performance to keep everything running smoothly in real time. We often recommend the Samsung X Cover range, as it's designed to handle workshop environments. I know that's quite a lot to take in, but getting this setup right really does make a big difference to how smoothly your system runs. If you're ever unsure about anything, your project manager is there to help guide you through it.